Do we have permission to speak to you?
Yes.
Somebody has walked in the past with Michael. Was that you?
I see him.
See who?
The light.
Source? What light do you see?
There's a black cloud trying to block it.
You can push that out of the way. You have the power to push that away. Tell me what you see.
It's just vast.
Is that where you go when you have a walk-in?
It feels, I don't know.
I'm speaking with Michael's subconscious right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you contact Archangel Michael? Because he's who we would like to speak to right now. Let's let him come through. He came to visit for a moment last time, but right now I'm calling on him to speak with us. In the name of Yeshua, in the name of Archangel Michael, we ask for the guidance. We ask that you speak. Is it you that has chosen this vessel?
I have chosen it.
Have you ever chosen a vessel
No.
before? Why did you choose this vessel? What is your mission?
I created this.
This world or this vessel?
The vessel is what I choose it to be.
Okay. And why have you come here? At this time, into this vessel? Did you come here for me?
I had to save her.
Who? Who are you saving?
She has always been.
And is she incarnated here now?
Yes, it's the only way I could come.
If she was here first?
Talking only does so much. You have to actually physically be there.
True. So why did you physically come now after all this time? Why do you have to save her? Who is her now in this realm, in this density right now? Who is she?
She is our love.
Our me and you? Who am I, Michael?
Your light. The world was trying to diminish it.
Why am I here? What is my mission, Michael?
Knowledge.
And teaching people?
Knowledge of the light must be seen.
Have I been here before?
You have been here many times.
How many times?
It's irrelevant.
Have I always had the same mission?
Yes.
Is this incarnation right now that is residing, is this incarnation directly from she that has always been?
The light cannot be distinguished.
Distinguished from what? Itself? Has anybody else right here now on earth right now ascended to the level that I have?
No.
Is anybody else going to? Well, Michael, can you open those doorways now so he's able to ascend, to fully understand? You've chosen him to be your gateway. He wants to open those doors. You've been trying to reach out to people all over the world. And we're offering you this clear channel that you chose. And we're trying to serve you the best way that we can. All you have to do is tell us what we're supposed to do. And what you need the world to know. What is our mission together?
He will understand when he fully embodies me.
And what does he have to do to fully embody you? He wants to. Can you just do that now?
He will do it.
Will he know how when he awakes?
As soon as he understands to harness the light.
And can you tell us any more about what he's supposed to do after he embodies you?
He's learned much.
Yes, he has. What is it that I have yet to learn before I can fully heal?
You have learned much. Together you will learn more.
Are we supposed to tell people about you?
When the time is right.
Are we supposed to be in contact with regarding what he knows about you? Or anyone else? Is there anyone else that we're supposed to talk to?
Man does not want to believe.
He doesn't want to believe? Or man doesn't want to believe?
Man does not want to believe.
Believe what? In you?
That's why I created Michael.
That's why you created this Michael? Or Archangel Michael?
I created this Michael.
Because man doesn't want to believe?
They will know it's me.
Who's they?
The world.
How will they know? People are going to think we're crazy.
Let them think. They will be proved wrong.
How will you prove it? How will you prove you're here to the rest of the world? We believe you. And it's hard. It's been hard for us to believe, but how do we show the world? How will they believe? What will you do?
When I set forth the light like a fire,
From where? What light?
the light of source, the light of love, the light of just.
Out of Michael?
They will know.
And this we will see visibly.
I will win the war against.
Against the darkness.
Yes.
Isn't the darkness just part of ourselves, though? Can you explain that to me?
The darkness is an energy that destroys. It's beyond the balance of duality.
This next section, if you listen really closely, you will hear the thunder beginning in the background. When we first started the session, it was clear and sunny and bright out, and around this point in the session, when I was asking about the darkness, it started to really storm pretty badly outside. Some of it's picked up on some of these sections you'll hear after this point. And as I was counting them out, it cleared up. It's pretty unusual, but I left this clip in where there's no talking so you could maybe hear the thunder beginning in the background.
And where did this darkness come from? I have heard that all people will ascend soon. Is this true? Are you going to protect humanity?
Yes.
Can you give Michael a little bit of reassurance about the troubles that he's facing right now? Why is he feeling so attacked? Can you tell him what's going on? Is the darkness attacking you through him? Or him through you?
It tries to destroy what I've created.
Are you what most people think of as God? Not what is God, but what most people think of as God, the Creator God. We know there is a force that is greater than you, but you created all of this, is what you're saying? What we humans think of as Archangel Michael.
I created this world. I will protect it.
Did you create all of this reality? Did you and she create this reality? You call her the light. What have we called her when she has been here before?
She is wisdom. She is love.
And she has been here many times before. How might we recognize that she has? How can we show humanity how many times she has tried to save us? You have an open door to tell us.
So much light.
So much light. Where are you now?
Everything is gray.
Where?
I don't know.
We were speaking with Archangel Michael. Has he left?
Not completely. He's always here.
Are we residing now in Michael?
I'm pulling in the light.
Harnessing all the light?
All that this vessel can take.
Good. Pull it in. All the energy. All the light. And the more light that we pull in, the less darkness. We don't need that darkness anymore. And Michael needs your protection.
He is always protected by me.
Mm-hmm. Will he know that now?
Oh, he knows.
Well, why is he having such a hard time accepting that?
He knows now.
He's not going to be afraid anymore.
He will have no fear.
And when he wants to speak with you, when he wants guidance, will you be able to flow through him?
We will be one.
And he will understand everything he needs to understand.
Things will be altered to contain my power.
What are you altering?
Him.
You working on that right now?
It will be.
Is that why I got headaches?
You had to be altered.
Why did I have to be altered?
You could not contain.
Am I still?
You were advanced, but you needed more.
Am I still being altered?
You will be.
And what abilities am I going to be?
You will learn. That is not for me to tell you now.
Is there anything I need to do?
Continue your path.
Will we have an easier time with money soon, so we don't have to worry about 3D things? I mean, I've heard it's pretty easy to manifest money, and we don't have a need for that block anymore.
The problem of the world is they put more importance on these things instead of spirit.
I know, I agree. Did Michael need to learn that lesson first?
Yes.
Has he learned that lesson?
Yes.
So we can remove that block now? So we can help ourselves and others? I only ask so he doesn't have that added stress.
People don't realize that is not what's important.
Absolutely. It's just a tool. We won't need it at all anymore soon. Hopefully, maybe even just having that perspective can help him a bit and help relieve some of that stress, knowing that he's protected.
His strength will grow. Strength is measured physically and mentally.
Was it your intention for him to have the experiences in life that he did? To feel isolated and alone? To feel unworthy?
One that is always loved and adored will never know the value of not.
I agree.
His path was painful.
Very.
But it must have been done.
So that he could appreciate what he has now and what is to come. So what we think of as source is two entities.
You know this.
Well, I have thought this, but I don't know this. But what I think is that source became divided but connected. The divine masculine, which is you, who we think of as Archangel Michael, and the divine feminine, that is me, that I don't know that we have a name for, other than maybe Sophia. But having a little bit of confirmation, because that's not a theory that any human has ever put forth before that I'm aware of, except for possibly Hermes.
The belief of many can set the confusion.
And of course, most of the world these days believe in the God of the Bible, Yahweh, but I believe that is a false God.
Love is not wrathful.
Love is not wrathful. No,
Protection is not wrathful.
So Yahweh was a false God. Yeshua was sent right from source, correct? From the female aspect of source. Am I right about that?
He was divine feminine, the true spirit of love and wisdom.
And is that what I am in this life?
You are the balance he needed.
He who, Michael? What's going to happen, Michael? Why are we here?
Everything's heavy.
This reality is very dense and very heavy. It's not something that you're used to. It doesn't have to bother you.
My feet.
It doesn't have to bother you physically.
But it did bother him. It continued to bother him. So after a little while, I counted him out. Normally, during a QHHT session, the client doesn't experience any physical pain. They might think they are in the moment, but we're able to talk them out of that because they're not actually experiencing it. Michael, however, I could not talk him out of it. He he just was extremely uncomfortable for the rest of that uh, session, and most of his sessions towards the end, he ends up feeling a very heavy pressure on his chest, and his hands and feet feel very like hot, and like they're uh, swollen almost. And yeah, so that is something that is also highly unusual compared to most of my other clients. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All of those options are completely free, but every little bit helps, believe it or not. And there will be a link in the description for donations if you should feel so inclined. Stay tuned for an upcoming podcast where Michael and I discuss this session, among many other things, and all the prophecy that has been coming to us over the last year. I have a whole bunch recorded, and it's taken me a while to get things edited and on here for you guys, but I'm doing the best I can as fast as I can.